Hey everyone, I'm a free man, I'm out of jail, and I sued the studio and I gained control back of the program and also got some money that I could use as a budget. And the first thing I decided to address was the lack of female content on the show. And that's why I spent $43,000 out of the budget to get a 100% realistic, lifelike female bodysuit so I could transform myself into a female. And that's what I'm gonna do now. When I come back, the show's gonna be a whole lot more progressive.
Wow, this is cool. Anyways, this week.
You have 90 more seconds with the suit left.
Wait, what?
You just rented it for 24 hours, and your 24 hours is up in 90 seconds.
I paid $43,000 for this suit.
That's how much it costs to rent it.
What? What the hell? It's so hard to be progressive.
All right, everyone, that was a bit weird, but we'll get it figured out. Anyways, this week, why are you still here, by the way?
Oh, I have another hour before my next pickup.
Anyways, this week, we call old friends Jim Lockwood, Wayne Dupree, and ChrisX. But first, a new character named the Tailgater calls CBS Sports Radio to talk about his love of football. Let's check it out.
Chris is in Idaho. He's watching the show at watchda.com. What's going on, Chris?
Hey, good morning, DA. Big fan of yours.
Thanks, man.
I'm a big football fan. I love football, college, NFL, everything. I love getting up in the morning. I love tailgating. It's great how you can drink alcohol in the morning so early, because if there's no football game on, you can't do that. Everybody's always looking at you like, what? Hey, man, you
it's socially acceptable. Yeah, 9 a.m. you can crack a beer. The only time at a tailgate.
Yeah, I love that, because otherwise people are always saying, hey, Chris, why are you drinking? What are you running away from? And I'm like, no, I'm just tailgating.
Nice.
Yeah, my family's a little concerned about it, but I love my football.
Sure, that's understandable. Well, we're going to give you the pass here for drinking that early in the morning. Just make sure you don't do it alone in your pajamas on a Tuesday before work.
Okay, I think that guy's in the washroom, so let's continue as we check in with some old friends, starting with Wayne Dupree. We had our pal Carl Ing give him a phone call to see if he loves or knows about curling. A hint, he doesn't.
312, go ahead.
Hey Wayne, how's it going? This is Carl from Chicago.
Hey Carl, go ahead.
I just on the topic of immigration, I'm a huge fan of the sport of curling. Are you familiar with curling? Curling, yeah. It's like it's played on ice. It doesn't matter. For my question, basically, what happened is in the U.S. Olympic trials, they just happened for curling.
Oh, sorry, lost you. Curling. Hey, Carl.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Okay, next up we do a very, very short call to ChrisX. A few weeks ago we called him as himself from the past, and it really messed with him. So we decided to give him a call as himself from the future. See how it went.
We get so much fake news, you don't know how to respond to it. All right, I think we got a caller coming in. I'm going to go to the phones. Remember, as always, have your first name ready and where you're calling from.
And that's all I want. I just want to know who you are, where you're calling from.
Just go to the phones. Welcome to ChrisX Radio. What is your first name? Where are you calling from?
My name is ChrisX. I'm calling from the future. You're going to regret this stuff you're saying.
So as we go back and look at this, so ABC News did this.
All right, last but certainly not swords, we check in with our best friend Jim Lockwood. Last week, he sent us a very menacing tweet mocking our show and challenging us to call in again, saying he had something special planned for us. Jim is one of the most valued members of the Not Even a Show family, so when he asked us to call in, that's exactly what we do.
Drinking in the early morning, remember that it's 8 a.m.
I am Jim Lockwood. Everyone wonder why Salem doesn't allow me on the radio anymore? Salem Radio Network? Yeah. Drinking on radio, that would not go along with their belief.
Remember that it's 8 a.m.
Just make sure you don't do it alone in your pajamas on a Tuesday before work.
Let's see.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, hey, Jim, it's me. You tweeted at me and told me you had something special.
Yeah,
planned
it's
for
the
me, so I thought I'd
introduction.
call in.
Yeah, the introduction. Let's see if I have this ready. It might not have it ready, Chris.
As we sit here today,
Here you go. This is the Chris James introduction. The child molester introduction.
of course.
Of course.
No!
What do you want to say, Chris? Anything to say?
Wait, that was what you had planned?
Oh, don't worry. I haven't completed it.
I haven't completed it, but it's going to be completed.
By the way, you told me that. Oh, so if I tell you to do something, you're going to do it? Okay. Tell your mom she's an asshole. You want me to tweet that at you? Will you do that?
Hello?
Hey, Mom.
Yeah?
You're an asshole.
What?
All right, I gotta go. Bye.
So you spend 10 hours on a video, and you're putting it all together. You're like, all right, I got 120 views on the last video. Give me one of your best lines. How much do you charge for stand-up comedy?
Well, you can go get my albums on iTunes. I can send you one for free if you want, if you're having trouble with money.
I'd love to hear it. I'm sure it's slap-ass happy.
All right, well, thanks
Yeah.
a lot, Jim. I'm sorry that you didn't have something better planned, but I thought I was excited, but you didn't really have.
I'm sorry, Chris James, to let you down.
I'm sorry, Chris James, to let you down.
You called me today because I tweeted you and told you to do so. You're like a puppy dog. If I told you to squat and take a dump, would you do that too?
Yeah, right on your
By
chest.
the way,
yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't actually commented on my swords.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I don't know.
Well, it's big, bad Jim Lockwood. He's got more swords than a blind man should. He's waving his gun around. Well, he could shoot it, but he'll just hear sound.
All right, everyone, that's the end of that's the end. And so thanks for watching, and I'm happy to be back in the studio. And please comment below with.
Why didn't you just spend the money to hire an actual woman?
Okay, it's not that simple, really.
Yeah, no, it really is.
It's that simple.
Okay, anyways, so please comment below.
Hey, why don't you have them comment, "Be better, Chris"?
Okay, no, don't comment that.
All in a day's work, ladies and gentlemen.
All in a day's work.